Welcome back to KTN Prime. Let's continue informing you. Now tonight, KTN can exclusively report that Kenya Revenue Authority Commissioner General Hamphrey Wattanga has left the position. Sources say President William Ruto has reassigned Wattanga to be Kenya's High Commissioner to Pretoria, South Africa. Martin Opio reports.
In a statement issued late Wednesday evening, the Kenya Revenue Authority KRA board confirmed that it will not be renewing Hamphrey Wattanga's contract of service as Commissioner General. Consequently, and in accordance with his contract of service, he is set to proceed on terminal leave effective immediately. The statement goes ahead to assert that in the interim, the board has appointed Dr. Lilian Nyawanda as acting Commissioner General in line with the relevant statutory and policy provisions, pending the recruitment of a substantive Commissioner General through a competitive process. Dr. Lilian Nyawanda is currently serving at the KRA as the Commissioner of Customs and Border Control. Behind the scenes, KTN has exclusively learned that in the events that unfolded Wednesday, the head of state is said to have made it clear that he was unhappy with how things were unfolding at the Kenya Revenue Authority. In a phone call, the president, according to sources, asked him to tender his resignation in a bid to save face. Wattanga was appointed as the KRA Commissioner General on August 22, 2023, by then National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, becoming the 7th Commissioner and succeeding Githi Mburu, who had resigned in February 2023. His tenure was for a term of 3 years. Upon taking office, Wattanga pledged to use technology to simplify tax administration and boost compliance. He aimed to apply data analytics to expand the tax base. By early 2026, Wattanga reported that KRA collected 2.038 trillion shillings in 9 months, an 11.4% increase year-on-year, though slightly below target. Wattanga's tenure has equally faced revenue shortfalls and scrutiny over alleged tax evasions. Early this week, in their quarterly updates, the Kenya Revenue Authority data indicated that it had collected 84 billion shillings less than planned in the first 9 months of the current financial year, thus leaving it with a daunting 932 billion shillings to raise in the final 3 months of April, May and June to meet its annual target. In order to meet its annual target of 2.97 trillion shillings, KRA must collect about 310.7 billion shillings monthly or 10.24 billion shillings daily. The revenue gap puts pressure on President Ruto's economic plans ahead of the 2027 elections. The data released on Tuesday appeared to have sealed his fate. President William Ruto has been keen on tax collection, efforts that have earned him the name Zakayo, the Bible tax collector. President Ruto, upon his swearing in, was keen to make a turnaround, hoping to meet revenue targets. And despite the tax hikes, it appears the head of state is still as frustrated as the taxman failed to hit the revenue targets.
That is how you build a country, my friends. You don't build a country because of debts.
In September and October 2024, he was linked to a 64 billion shillings palm oil tax evasion scandal involving misdeclaration by Louis Dreyfus Company. Martin Opio, KTN.
Tonight, Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi